Hi there, hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson, I will teach you how to solve exponential equations. Of course, there's a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one, to solve 2 power of x is equal to 9. So first of all, we need to bring the x down. Now to do that, we have to take log on both sides, okay? So we take log of any base. So remember, the rule is log of any base, let's say base c, okay? A to the power of m is equal to, so exactly the same as this. We bring the m down, so in front of the log, so that is exactly the same as m log base c of a. C is just like base c, for example, base 3, base 4, base 5, and so on. So on our calculator, we only have 2 base. So that is base 10 and base e. So for base 10, so log of x, that means log base 10 of x. Okay, because we use base 10s quite often, so we just default log x mean base 10. Okay, and then we have ln of x on a calculator. So ln of x means base e is log base e of x. So please keep that in mind. So we just use either base 10 or base e because that's what we have on our calculator. Okay, so let's get into this. So first of all, I take log on both sides. So any base alike, I can either take base e or base 10. That's what we have on our calculator. So let's take base 10, okay? So, but again, doesn't matter what base you take, okay? So let me take base 10. So log base 10 of 2 power of x. And because I take log base 10 on the left-hand side, I need to do exactly the same on the right-hand side. So that means I take log base 10 of 9. Now, please remember, if I clear the 10 out, so this is the same as base 10, okay? On a calculator, log means log base 10, okay? So I just write this down. So that's base 10, okay? So now I use the log law. So this rule here. So therefore, I can bring the x down, okay? So this x, I can bring in front from our log law. So that means x log base 10, or you can just write log of 2. So that becomes log base 10 of 9. So now to find x, we just get rid of log base 2 on the left hand side. To do that, I just divide by log base 10 of 2 on both sides. So I can just divide this by log 10 of 2. I divide this by log base 10 of 2. So that cancel out. So this means that x is equal to, so I put this on a calculator, log by 10. So log means log by 10, okay? Default as log by 10. So 9 and over log base 10 of 2. Don't forget to close the bracket. So close it. Equal. So that is 3.1699 and so on. Let me just write this down. 3.1699 ... But then we need to correct to 2 decimal place. So this means that we have to write 2 number after the decimal point. So there you go, up to here. So before we write 3.16, we need to watch a number after 6. So that is 9, more than halfway. So therefore we add 1 to 6. So the answer should be, so therefore x is equal to 3.17. So there you go. Now part B. So first of all, I take log on both sides. So it doesn't matter whatever base. So this time we take base e. Okay, but again, it doesn't matter, okay, what base you use. So I take log base e. So that means log base e 3 to x is equal to log base e of 7. But don't forget, log base e, remember, log, let's say log e of 7 is the same as ln of 7. Okay, ln 7 means log by e of 7 if you like. So now what I do, I use the log law. So remember log any base. So in this case e of a power n, for example. So that's m, we can bring it in front. Okay, so this one here, we can bring that in front. So that's one of the rule. So that become m log whatever by, in this case I write base e, so e a. So therefore this one here, the 2x, I can bring that in front of the log. So this will give me 2x log e of 3 equal log e of 7. So now to get rid of the 2 logs base e of 3, so I just divide both sides by that. So I just divide it by 2 because I want to get rid of the 2, and log of e3 because I want to get rid of log base e3. And I do the left hand side, and therefore I do the right hand side the same. So log e3. So this cancel with this, and this cancel out. So therefore x is equal to, so now I just put that on a calculator. So we know that log by e7 is ln of 7. Okay, that's what that meant. So ln of 7 divided by, or I can write over 2 ln, that means log by e, okay, of 3. So there you go. So that is 0.885621 and so on. Let me just write this down. So 0.8856, 0.8856 and so on. But we only want to round up to 2 decimal place. So this means that we need to write up to 2 numbers after decimal point. So we write up to here. So before we write that, of course, we need to check the number after 8. This 8 here, okay? After this is 5. So halfway. So therefore, we need to add 1 to 8, okay? The last digit. So we need to add 1 to this. So that means 9. So the answer is, so I just write, therefore, x is equal to 0.89. There you go. Second one. So it looks slightly different, but again, we use exactly the same process, okay? But in this case, instead of round up to 2 decimal place, we need to round up to 4 significant figures. Now, if you do not know what significant figure is, please go down to the description below, and then you can learn it from there, okay? So otherwise, let's get into this. So again, step number 1, we need to bring the 2x plus 1 down. So first of all, we need to bring 2x plus 1 down. To do this, we take log on both sides. Again, it doesn't matter whether you log 2 or log 3 or log 4 or log 10. But in this case, on our calculator, we only have log by 10 and ln. Okay, ln means by e. So we just take either ln or log by 10. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's do ln, okay, or log by e, exactly the same. And if you use log by 10, still correct, okay? It doesn't really matter, okay? Just letting you know. So first of all, I take ln on both sides, or log by e, exactly the same, okay? So 2x plus 1 is equal to, I need to take the log on the right-hand side as well, log by e, but I write ln, okay? They're exactly the same. So now, so from log law, remember, log of any base, okay, let's say c, am, so that will give me, we bring the m down, log c of a, okay? So please take note on this, okay? So we need to use this rule to solve these equations. So now, I just bring this in front of ln. But then, because it's more than one term, we have to bracket it, okay? Just remember that for me. So bracket 2x plus 1 ln of 3 is equal to ln of 12. So the next step is either expand this out, that is ln of 3 times 2x and ln of 3 times 1. But rather doing that, I just divide both sides by ln of 3, okay? Just quicker and easier, that's all. So we divided by both sides by ln of 3. So ln of 3. Divide this by ln of 3. So that cancels that. So on the left hand side, we leave with me 2x plus 1 is equal to ln of 12 over ln of 3. So now I can just move the 1 on the right hand side. So that becomes negative. So we move this on the side. So it becomes minus. So that will give me 2x is equal to ln of 12 over ln of 3 minus 1. So now I just put that on a calculator first. ln of 12 over ln of 3, close brackets, and then we minus 1. So that gives me 1.2618 and so on. Let me just write up to 3 decimal places because I'm going to use this later anyway, so it doesn't really matter how many decimal places are right, okay, because it's not the final answer. So just write 1.261, okay? So 2x is equal to 1.261 ... okay? So now to get rid of the 2 in front of x, I divide by 2 on both sides. So let me just write this down. I divide this by 2. On the left hand side, divide by 2. On the right hand side, I have to do exactly the same, okay? Please keep that in mind. So now what I do is, I just put that on a calculator. So let me cancel this first. So therefore, x is equal to, so I just go answer divided by 2. So there you go. So 0.630929 and so on. Let me just write this down. 0.630929. But then we need to correct to 4 significant figures. So this means that is 4 numbers. But in this case, the 0 in front of the decimal point is not significant. So we can ignore that. So we just count up to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to here, okay? Because we count the 6 and the 9, any number that in between those significant figures is counted significant, okay? Now again, if you're not so sure how to round up, please go to the description below. There's a link on videos on how to round up to significant figures for you, okay? So let's get back to this. So therefore, x is equal to 0.6309. So there you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through them with you, okay? Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So part A. So we need to take log on both sides. It doesn't matter whether you take base 10 or base e. That is ln, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? So let me just take log by 10, okay? So I take log by 10. So I just write log. I don't need to write 10 here because if we do not write 10, it means default as by 10, okay? So I can just write like that if you like. So 8x is equal to log of 29. So then I take the x down, that's take in front. So this means that x log of 8 is equal to log 29. So I just divided by log of 28 on both sides. So therefore, x is equal to log of 29 over log of 8. So now I just put that on a calculator. So I just go log of 29 over log of 8. There you go. So if you take logs by e or ln, you should get exactly the same answer, okay? So the answer is 1.6193 and so on. So let me just write this down. That is equal to 1.619 3, 2, dot, dot, dot. So we need to round up to 4 significant figures. That means 4 numbers here. And then the number after 9 is 3. So 3 is less than 5. So the answer is this. We don't need to add 1. Okay. So therefore, x is equal to 1.619. And I hope you got it correct. Okay. So let's move on to part B. Same rule apply. So we take log on both sides. And in this case, rather than take log by 10, I can just write ln. I just use variety of logs, so you know that we still get the same answer. So I just take ln for no reason, okay? So just go ln of 3, 2x minus 4 is equal to ln of 7.5. So then we use log law, so we need to bring this in front because we want to bring it down. That's why we take log, okay? And because it's 2 terms, so we bring that in the front. We have to bracket it, okay? Just remember that. So that means ln of 3. So the left-hand side is that. Right-hand side is, we just copy that out. So now I just divide by both sides by ln of 3 because we want to get rid of that. So I divide this by ln of 3. So that cancel out. And I divide by ln of 3. So now on the right hand side is 2x minus 4 will give me ln of 7.5 over ln of 3. So now I move this 4 on this side, that is minus 4, move on that side becomes positive. So in another word, it's plus. So 2x is equal to ln of 7.5 over ln of 3 plus 4. Now, if you take logs by 10, you get the same answer. Okay, just letting you know. So now I just put down on a calculator. So ln of 7.5 over, or I can put divide, doesn't really matter. So ln of 3 and close bracket. And don't forget, we add 4. So there you go. 5.83 and so on. So 2x is equal to 5.83 and so on. So now to get rid of the 2 in front of x, we just divide by 2 on both sides. So therefore, x is equal to, so just go answer divided by 2. And then don't forget, we need to round up to 4 significant figures. So that means 2.917. Okay, so that is 4 significant figures. So 2.917. So there you go. I hope you got all of them correct. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.